Hi collective, welcome back to my channel. We are about relationship with ourselves first. You could be thinking about a Aquarius person, you could be inspired by an Aquarius person, or you're doing your deep dive in when it comes to your healing. Look at relationship with ourselves first, okay? Alright? Oh, you know my channel is all about relationship with yourself first, alright? Now you've got Genevieve Nadia promoting about do you want to look for forever relationships. So she just copies everything I do. So let's manage the emotions. All right, I'm trying to manage my emotions. Okay, because this person just wants to trigger me. All right. So use your intuition, okay, people, to bring on your own spiritual health. You don't need tips and advice from no one else, okay, especially from demonic women like Genevieve Nadia. Okay, go within yourself and find your own relationship with yourself, because everything I learned, it came from within first. Don't take tips from the demon Genevieve Nadia about relationship, because she can't even have a relationship with herself, all right? Because she's been stealing my downloads, all right, that I gave to Adiwali for 5 years. Okay, she even had sexual relationships with him so she can keep my downloads with a Leo person. All right, look at our happiness. Look at your own personal purpose. Go within yourself, because the soul of the soul has enough wisdom. You don't need to take relationship tips from any demonic woman called Genevieve Nadia. All right, look at your own inner drive, your own energy. Okay, have a relationship with the soul of the self first. Okay, before you have a relationship tips from anyone else. All right, I'm only taking for my own advice. Okay, because I walk by example. Okay, all my tips I get from within myself first, and then I get affirmations outside of myself. This is why I always like you to practice your own intuition, to have that healthy relationship outside of yourself, so you don't take tips and advice from people like Genevieve Nadia trying to copy people because she's talking about a relationship with herself. If you don't have a relationship with yourself, how can you tell people how to have a relationship with themselves? Why? Because she had to use that image, her sex, you understand, on a yacht. She doesn't have a relationship with herself. Okay, so look at your own confidence, collective, because you've got the strength, because you're an individual person. You don't need to follow celebrities when it comes to creativity. Create from your own soul of the self, all right? I can see you got the will of the self. You could be a Leo person. You could be thinking of being more ambitious when it comes to maybe being more authoritative. Okay, if you look at the soul of the self gives you confidence. You could be an actor, you could be a teacher, you could be an athlete. All right, you could be just creating from your own power. Collective, please take your power back. I cannot stress anymore. I'm happy to bring out my own stories, okay, about Genevieve Nadia, because she wanted me dead for my stuff. Okay, I would love to leave my legacy in teaching you how to use your intuition, so you'll never rely on anyone else's relationship tips. Rely on your own by going within yourself. Intuition, in, and then you tuition. Teach from within. Don't go from outside of yourself and listen to love tips of relationships from anyone like Genevieve Nadia, okay, or any other person that doesn't even have a long relationship outside to show you, okay, is your love and your tips working? Show me your relationships. Show me your real relationships. Because we know you've been fucking Addy for 13 years. And Gemini, and Aries, and everyone else. Is that how your relationship is going? How to be a Jezebel? So now you've got to be more practical, people, by going within and seek your own soul of the self. Okay? Don't be curious about other people. Be curious about yourself, collective. Because I can see the power of the soul within yourself. It wants you to lead from the soul. Okay? So now we're looking at you being more dignified. Because now someone is blocking someone's happiness, Taurus person. So now the Leo and a Taurus on the table. Maybe a Leo is blocking a Taurus person. All right, because a Taurus person was trying to block a Leo's happiness, trying to block a Leo's soul. Do you understand? So now we're looking at the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles is I will have to a Leo person. That's what she's saying. Blocked from his money. That's what she was wanting. So now we're looking at someone going within it and seeing maybe a Taurus person, a very jealous, lazy, self-indulgent person, very stubborn around a Leo person. You could be an actor, a gardener, or a singer. They're looking to build an industrious, but they're blocked from spirituality. So how can you talk about relationships when you're blocked from spirituality? So now we're talking about Jezebel tips of relationships. If you want to be a Jezebel, go and get your tips from Genevieve Nadia. But be more determined to have your own soul to take you out of any block situation. Don't rely on anyone else. Because someone's looking for the sensation from the warmth of possessiveness. Someone's very possessive and persistent when it comes to a Leo person or a Taurus person. Because now we're looking at a Taurus person. Do you understand? When it comes to their success. Blocked. Taurus person, blocked. Delayed success. So they're picking up any bullshit that will roll with her, innit? Okay? So now we're looking at situation 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles, my darling, all right, is I have, okay, a blocked, slowed down success when it comes to a Taurus person. Someone's watching someone online, a Taurus person. They want this blocked. It's not going to happen because every day we're going to come out and we're going to express ourselves. Why? Because God gave us all a soul to express, okay? God gave everyone the world of abundance, but there's not enough for the greedy because they're always on the needy. So they're always begging the needy, always begging. Because they've got failed success. So they're saying they've highlighted a Taurus person is always begging, innit? When it comes to success, they always want to be on the internet to prove that they're some successful person. But they said they're not. She's not successful. So all that relationship tips, no, don't think so. You could be a journalist person, all right? Or could you be selling, all right? So someone's on the internet, watching someone on the internet. When it comes to creativity, because someone's looking at an ending. Every ending has a new beginning. Because someone's trying to block someone's happiness. A Taurus person wants to block a Leo person. Because now they're watching, innit? From the outside. When it comes to the world. Someone's watching someone on the internet. And they want it blocked. And it's not going to happen. They want it to slow down. Not going to happen. There you go. Ending. They told you they want it stopped. Someone's success is ending, a Taurus person, so they're doing the most on the internet. Because now looking at every ending as a new beginning. Because someone was on the internet searching about death, sex, and inheritance. So now we're looking at a Taurus person when it comes to their success. You could be a Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. All right. Now someone's looking at maybe a beach house. Okay, maybe looking at a few homes, but somebody's looking at ending in it because they was looking for someone's stability. So now we have 2 doorways. What doorway are you going through? Because the truth can take you to one side, but it seems like the truth has been blocked, isn't it? Because someone's got a different perspective. Maybe a Pisces person. Someone had a vision, a spiritual vision about a death, unalivement. So now someone's got a different perspective. You could be a Pisces person. Maybe you have to end this. I've got to care for myself because someone wants to end me for my artistic endeavors. Someone's maybe a charitable place as well. Got a different perspective about Taurus person when it comes to creative ideas, creative endeavors. Someone was dedicated, all right, to unalive a dreamer. You could be a poetry person, a photographer, a healer, or a director. A director saw someone as their rival, up and coming success, so they was looking for unalivements. So you look at maybe someone being very humble, a Pisces person. Use your imagination collective, okay? Because you're very idealistic to be in this world, to be successful at everybody else, all right? Because you belong on this world just like everyone else, okay? So go within and maybe do the work, okay? Because someone thinks someone is very mystical, all right? Life is mystical if you do the work, all right? Bring peace to yourself because water sign is all about peace. How do you bring peace within yourself to bring heaven on earth? So now looking at a very serious situation when it comes to unalivement. We saw it in our spiritual vision. So now someone's being very careless and maybe trying to escape the situation. And now we have a different perspective. And now someone's got indecision. Every ending has a new beginning, okay? And it seems like there was 2 doorways to take through. There was 2 doors, 2 options. And now someone's gone to a very smoky place. Because now we're looking at blunt. Maybe they're thinking a different perspective when it comes to spirituality. They're being very blunt about it. Maybe a Gemini person. Into me, I think that this person was being very cunning. Now there's gossip going around and now someone's very nervous. You could be a journalist or you could be a teacher. Someone's teaching about someone's articulate properties. Someone thought it was clever to communicate. Do you understand? Someone else's words of intellect. So now we're looking at someone being very restless when it comes to their social life because everyone's talking about someone trying to be versatile. You could be a very witty person. You could be liking jeans, tank tops, or you could be liking, you know, them styles when you got like them bands on your arm. All right. You could be a masculine. I'm talking to you right now. Okay. When it comes to maybe a air sign masculine person with a different perspective about having an ending. Okay. When it's maybe studying about someone, because someone's is looking at a different perspective, a wider view. Someone has a wider view, wider perspective, and is making them come with more truth. Because now someone's coming down from a different perspective with lots and lots of download messages. Yeah, they've had this spiritual vision. Yeah, about a Leo person. When it comes to maybe a Cancer person, they think about which way, that way, this way, that way. And they went to a Taurus person with a Cancer person, a Leo did, to make their success. But they're looking for, maybe they went within, maybe with a Cancer person, and maybe someone went and saw a Taurus person go in with a Cancer person when it comes to success. Now maybe someone got caught with a third party person. Now someone's in their feelings, innit? Because someone wants to move, maybe a Leo person wants to move that way in blocking a Taurus person when it comes to their movements. Because they're looking at their goals and motive, and the motive is not very healthy. So now someone's looking at being sulky, because someone's in their feelings, could be a Cancer person. Because now we're looking at someone being very domestic. Why are you being so domestic, my darling? Is something, are you being moody? Are you hiding something? So now maybe someone's being very protective over their emotions or their car. All right, because now you're looking at being very sensitive, because somebody wants to block, maybe a Leo person is in his feelings, or a Cancer that wants to block a Taurus person, because they keep saying, I have. So someone's being touchy, very silky, because someone's unstable, a Taurus person, because now they're saying, that way, I want to talk to a Aquarius person. And someone's angry. A Taurus person is angry when it comes to inspiration. Because now we saw the Devil. They're very angry about up-and-coming artists, Aquarius person. And a Taurus person wants it blocked, innit? Because nobody wants to be more successful than a Taurus person. So now they're looking at that inspiration. They were moving around an air sign person because they're very inspired by this air sign person, a tarot reader on the internet. Do you understand? She had a vision of someone's unalignment for their stability. So now we're looking at creations, innit? You could be a content creator, creating, okay, from your own truth, your own soul of the self. Because now we're looking at a situation. Maybe someone sees a Aquarius person as someone that's in their own lane. Because now you're looking for like-minded people. Do you understand? When it comes to similarity or interest, it could be the tarot world, or someone into divination tools. But unfortunately, a Taurus person is broke when it comes to spirituality. They're in spiritual poverty. So how can you talk about relationship tips, about long-term relationships? Someone just looking for joint activities when it comes to money. They don't care about your relationship. So now you're looking at a group expression when it comes to an air sign person, when it comes to being very friendly and sociable on the internet. Now you're looking at maybe taking that leap of faith. Maybe someone's coming to an end, all right, when it comes to new information. Somebody was stalking because they're very curious about general Libra Aquarius person on the internet as a tarot reader. Okay, you could be into divination tools, but it seems to be a hidden energy. Do you understand? Somebody sees someone as a rival, a Taurus person, so they're copying and doing the most. And what's embarrassing, because someone's out in the world now, an air sign person, now a Taurus person definitely wants an air sign person dead. Why? Because 5 years someone was copying someone's work, and now it's a humiliation. So now we're looking at the Fool. You got an air sign person, a Aquarius person, the higher priestess, all right? She's taking that leap of faith. We use your intuition collective to create your own hope, chances, because I can see a pathway, adventure to begin for you when it comes to maybe your spiritual journey, all right? You don't need relationship tips from people. Use your intuition. Don't waste your money, especially when they haven't been in their own long relationship forever with themselves. How can you give me tips about relationship with myself? And we've seen you, how long since you're 8 years old? And you've had bare man up in that pom-pom. Genevieve, you're not making no fucking sense, baby. I will blow down your fucking trumpet, my love. You're not making sense. Because every time we Google you, that man said he wanted you. That man said he had you. All they talk about is sex with this woman. So it looks like relationship sex, being a Jezebel, go to Genevieve Nadia. If that's what you want, long-term Jezebel relationships, go ahead. But it's going to be under voodoo, though. So now someone's got a different perspective. So now someone has a different perspective. because someone did not join an air sign person, and they thought air sign person, they'd be lonely on their own, innit? Because she wanted an ending. But no, air sign said, I don't need people. You tried to put me in that 5 of cups, all right? 5 of cups is all about that loss, regret, feeling abandoned, innit? And unloved. But she loves her own shit. So someone's lying to themselves. They want me to feel abandoned because a Taurus person stole my intellectual property. She stole it, everything I do. Every style, every image, everything. Genevieve studied it for 5 years, more so 5, but 13 years. She wants to be me. That's karmic copycat. So she's going to be our example. A lot of people want to come to the tarot world and come and see and test the intuition. Don't take advice about relationship from us. Don't do that. Don't do that. Trust your own intuition before you ever trust your tarot reader, all right? Because now you're looking at heartbreak. Someone's heartbroken because someone's going to be writing a journal about abandonmentship, all right, when it comes to relationships. Someone's crying because now you're seeing grief, innit? Because now someone's got an overview about a journal coming out. Some straight talking, a witty person that doesn't beat behind the bush. We have an opening, a window, all right? Because now we've got messages of loads of downloads. Look at it coming through the window, boy, to help us write this journal. Yeah, because we're going to be writing a book called The Devil's Daughter. Okay, the Lionheart Killer, Genevieve Nadia. Oh, yeah. So now we're looking at someone in their feelings. Cancer person in their feelings, about Leo person. When it comes to a Taurus person, he was in his feelings, isn't it? Oh, yeah, because maybe Taurus maybe blocked him to be around this Leo person because she was looking for fame. Now we're looking at 2 of Cups. Aquarius person is looking at this 2 of Cups. We're looking at what's above is below, all right? Even though you feel left out in the cold, collective, okay? Don't be fooled by it. It's an illusion. Just keep healing yourself. Transmit that back to the Taurus person. See how we're transmitting it back? Hey! All you gotta do is walk in love, talk in truth, and correct your flaws. That's it. You don't need no fucking love tick books from no big person to leave, Nadia. All you got to do is correct your flaws, walk in love, talk in truth. Don't waste your money. Don't waste even your money when it comes to downloads. When you're going on people's Instagram, that's still wasting your money. Why? Because you pay for that every month, innit? Okay, through your what? Your phone bill. Don't waste it on people's Instagram like Genevieve Nadia. Don't take no tips, boy. And don't make my readings be forced, okay, collective? I want you to trust your own intuition, okay? But someone had a very foolish idea, and we saw it. We saw these downloads. Because now we're looking at God's 2 of Cups. It was under deception of the moon. So now we're looking at maybe a Cancer person when it comes to their mood. All right, my lovelies? We're looking at a secret. Somebody was in a secret ritual, in a cult, because they were power tripping. We're looking at a Jezebel. They wanted an ending, innit? That's what widows do. They were looking for sexual activities, for shared assets, finances, for a legacy, because somebody wanted their name in a will. So they were very fixated. So now we're looking at the witch, bitch. We saw it. We saw what these witches did. All right? We saw them at their cauldron, trying to create spells for endings. So they wanted to create their new beginnings, innit? Because they wanted a tarot reader to feel left out in the cold. I don't know. I didn't know tarot readers were called partitioners. I don't call myself that. I'm just a fucking tarot reader. That's it. I just do energy checking for you people. That's it. So now there's false messages going around, innit? About a bully. Somebody tried to bully someone's 2 of Cups. An Aquarius person when it comes to higher priestess. Alright, when it comes to Leo person. We're looking at 5 witches around this bitch. Okay, because now you're looking at Sagittarius person, took that leap of faith and tried to do death spells, love spells, success spells. These people are weird. When you not play with the devil, you know, neuromancy, because it's from your neuro, innit? Neurology. It's the mind. You're not in trouble, boy. It's like when you're sleeping and I wake you up. And you jump up. Do you like it? No, you don't. So why would you play with the dead? Why would you play with the dead like that? And you get the dead to help you with your fucking shit, to make you pathways. And now someone's going for a very deep realization, boy. Because someone's in the 5 of Wands. They saw a challenge, a rival, obstacle when it comes to maybe manifestation. They can't manifest They're not they're spiritually poverty. They're spiritually poverty. So now you've got rivals, challenges. Do you understand? With a Leo person, such a Sagittarius person, when it comes to tarot reading. So there's a story back in the oh man, a Queen of Cups. Someone feels like a Queen of Cups is maybe a rival, alright? But she's not a rival, she's just using her intuition. Do you know what I mean? That's all she cares about is her intuition. But back in the day, there was a story. I need to refresh it because I think it's so relevant when it comes to maybe tarot readers, divination tool people. When it comes to maybe, like when you keep on seeing these, I don't like these people when they call challenges. What do you call them? Rivals and that. Challenges, obstacles, you name it. Because maybe they're in that story. Let it come to me. Hey, I have to look it up, people. Sorry, give me tea. I think it's such a good story. I want to share this story about Miss Robinson. She was in a funeral home, innit? Funeral home. She was a witch, a practitioner. So she said she saw this like the devil. She was the devil. Miss Robinson, the devil. She's very empty and very dark. And she was never like prepared to go to the deep service of her own deep healing. So she went in for the spirit, innit? She thought the spirits were hovering over the waters. That's, I think, Genesis 1:2, something like that. When it says, now the earth was formless and empty, darkness was over the surface of the deep, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the waters. So now you have this Miss Robinson. She was a proud person displaying her funeral program of some man called something Patrick, RP, we call him RP. Miss Robinson, she died in 1952. She was a hoodoo. She was doing that hoodoo. She was a hoodoo from South Carolina. And according to people in her small town, she was a sweet woman unless someone crushed her. She said one day after church, Miss Robinson saw a few practitioners gathering, innit? So there's a bunch of women. And one woman was named Miss Patrick. So Miss Robinson walked by and Miss Patrick was loud that she didn't believe in root workers should be welcome in the church. And that was a bunch of makeup and nonsense. So Miss Robinson tried her best to ignore her until she noticed people started treating her differently because she was a tarot reader. You understand? These hypocritical people at church, but them same people are using witchcraft. You understand? You're only reading energy, you know. These people are using witchcraft. They're dead. So now there was a situation where they started treating her differently, and they were making up excuses of why she couldn't visit the church. And so her clients started declining, started cancelling appointments. So Miss Patrick was trying her best to destroy, Miss Robinson's entire life, just like Genevieve Nadia, even though she hardly knew her. She didn't know her, you know. So this could be a situation where Genevieve don't know the tarot reader Sagittarius person. We don't know people. I don't care. You could know someone for 20 years. Obviously, Adiwali knew Genevieve for 20 years. He didn't know her. He knew of her, whether she was in the bed or not. He didn't know her. If he did, he wouldn't have went there. So there's no point taking tips from other people's relationships. Take it from yourself, collective. Look at nature. Look at nature and nurture. Let that be your role model. Don't let people take your power away. Don't take tips of relationships, especially from Genevieve Nadia. So now, Miss Robinson and Miss Patrick, all right? So, where was I? So, anyway, so they started cancelling appointments for Miss Robinson, all right? So, it turned out that Miss Patrick was trying her best to destroy Miss Robinson's entire life because Miss Robinson was the devil. Miss Robinson wasn't the devil. It was Miss Patrick. Anyway, let's continue. So they were trying their best to destroy Miss Robinson's life, even though she hardly knew it. At some point, Miss Robinson went to speak to Miss Patrick after church. and told her to never speak ill about her again, or she would be sorry. So Miss Patrick start laughing. Go ahead, girl, you must think something like you. We have things around here. Go ahead, girl, warm to you. So she said that would never happen again, innit? So she might as well go ahead and root her then. So she said it's not going to happen. She said, go ahead, girl, I'm not going to stop pick on you. Go ahead, girl. So Miss Robin said, okay, my darling. He told her that she was made for root working, and if she couldn't have what she loved the most, then neither would she. So it's like, because she loved money so much, Genevieve Nadia, and she's around Adiwali, you understand, that helps enable her money opportunities. She said, if me can't have Adiwali because I need the money, you not gonna have him neither. So the root working at the boy. The root working at the boy. So now you're looking at, so they started doing root working, and she said, like, if you can't have, I can't have. So they started laughing. Miss Patrick started laughing, and she walked away with other ladies, leaving Miss Robinson standing in infuriation. So it's like 29 days later. Yes, people, I'm right. I'm reading some of this as well. I don't remember the whole thing. I'm not that bright. I'm a student, all right? I'm a wise person. I'm learning, okay? And a student. Teacher and a student makes you wise, all right? So don't think all this come from my mind. Sorry. No, it didn't. I'm actually taking notes. I found a note in it, and I'm glad it was beside me about Miss Robinson. So it was perfect timing. So let me look for my notes. Hold on. Women there. Oh, yeah. So Miss Robinson was furious, innit? So Miss Patrick's 9-year-old son, he died unexpectedly after having a cold. So everyone knew about Miss Patrick's pride and joy, innit? But not only was he her only child, she also couldn't have any more. So she was absolutely devastated by her loss. So as the mourners filled out the funeral home, Miss Robinson was seen smiling as she found herself with the memorial program from across the road. Miss Patrick now totally broke down, moved out the town, and the following day... Oh yeah, she moved out of town the following day. So what it is, yeah, Sagittarius and Taurus, in the end, all they're going to do, you know, is root work each other in the end. Because they're both devious. You can't work for a devil and think the devil's not going to turn on you. So Sagittarius and Taurus is going to end up root working each other. I'm telling you, these two are doing root work. Something are going wrong, yes, sir. Something are going under manipulation. Do you understand? Because I don't like this Queen of Cups. She's too intuitive, too psychic for them people. She's too loving, too nurturing. They can't do them thing there about relationship tip. Go sit down, little girl. So let's see the meaning. Let's read that part. So when Miss Robinson appears in the reading, you may be involved in a negative situation that is potential to become even more unpleasant, unhealthy, or dangerous. Stop it before things go too far. When it comes to the devil card, right, you got to look at your addictions, right? You got to look at your obsessions involving people, ideas, and intoxications of objects. So now this person is very obsessive, innit? Because they're still using my relationship tips. Genevieve Nadia, I'm after her every fucking day, and she's in that paper for the right reasons. All right. So now you're looking at a situation. Maybe you're engaged in your life. All right. Maybe in your lifestyle that attracts negative, unbalanced, or violent people. Now it's time to be on high alert. And it's true, you know. I don't believe you can be broke. I believe it's your lifestyle. And your lifestyle attracts, depending on how show-off you are, it attracts negative, unbalanced, or violent people. And it's true. So please use your intuition to help you to have high alert. Do you know what I mean? To give you a different perspective. Okay? Someone needs to stop bullying or being abusive to other people. Okay? Someone needs to stop being manipulative. Okay? Because someone's lying. Because someone's doing backbiting. Alright? When it comes to frenemy. Okay? Taurus person is a frenemy to the Leo person. So you got to want to get excessive focus on your worldly things. Because you know what, right? The devil is the entrance to matter, innit? It's the gates to matter. So when you get too obsessive, you're fucking up your relationships. You're fucking up everything. It's too over excessive. So now you're looking at Miss Robinson. She felt trapped by whom and what. That's why you got to use your intuition. Because sometimes you think, oh, there's no pathway. No, people out there doing voodoo, magic trick, you name the trick. And they're just going to trip over their own shit. Because the devil only gives you temporary measures, man. So don't take no fucking relationship tips about long relationship, forever relationship, forever. Genevieve, man, you're a fucking joker, baby. You're a fucking idiot. So not everyone says that they have good intentions, like a Genevieve Nadia. She's evil. You've got to have a different point of view. Why did you invite him into your life, Leo? Why? He's got to think that. Leo's got to think about his mouth, how it writes his check, as an arse can't cash. Don't let your mouth write a check your arse can't cash, my friend. You understand? Maybe apology is necessary, but maybe someone has a problem when it comes to accountability and being responsible. That's one thing about spirituality. If you're not accountable and being responsible, you ain't going nowhere about relationships. So now someone's probably willing and able to go to jail, okay? Because now they're going to be caught, a Taurus person. Things may not be as good as they may seem, but things will get better. Every ending has a new beginning, okay? Someone is cheating on you, unfortunately, so use your intuition. And someone is purposely choosing to remain ignorant, okay? Because they don't want to face the truth. So perhaps no one likes to talk to you because you're often negative or depressing or expressing doubt. Taurus, Capricorn person. So why don't you believe in yourself, collective? Why would you believe in someone that hasn't had a display of good relationships? I mean, you hid your daughter until she was fucking big woman. I mean, you can't take tips of celebrities, man. Why do you expect the worst possible outcome? Why? Why did Leo expect the worst outcome from a loving person? How can you say love intimidates and he's around the devil? I don't understand that relationship that he's having with himself. And then you take my tips and now you've got Genevieve talking about relationships when she was sucking the tip of his wood to get relationship tips from me, downloads. So she took this farming too far. You understand? She took Addy as a cash cow because she was sucking his dick for milk, vitamin D, versus for her stability. That's her relationship tip. That's her relationship tip, being a Jezebel. How to suck cock. There you go. So now someone's thinking about heartbreak when it comes to soulmates or friendship or someone familiar. Someone feels they didn't give them the recognition because someone's looking for Ace of Cups. Someone's looking for Ace of Cups, my darlings, all right? When it comes to the Empress energy, someone wants to look celebration, King of Pentacles, I guess. I know, Emperor. Just look at the Empress. Thinking about success. So you got the King of Pentacles, look at his investments. Because he's working on the truth. He knows the truth about a Taurus or Capricorn person. Because now you've got the King of Swords. He's thinking about his Queen of Cups. He wants to work with the Queen of Cups. But she might be defensive. Because he's in his head, isn't it? He's in his head, boy. Or a Scorpio's in his head. About a lie. They lied about Aquarius person. Trying to get away with it. The Queen of Pentacles. Look at her going to these people lying, acting like a friend. Look at me. I got this information. Come here. Look at her going. Look at her. After being malice with a third-party person, laughing, talking, overcritical about someone's new ideas. You know? So she started being a bully. And she started going to her witch crowdon. Her doing her voodoo. Look at her with her witch spell book. Duh! And they can't get it right. Why isn't the Marina dead yet? Oh! Devil, why isn't it working? So every minute keep going back to the drawing board. These three little bitches are witches that belongs to his Queen of Pentacles. Gonna be big pussy Nadia. She's always lying, man. Always lying. I don't think she knows the truth, you know. I think she's incapable of putting words together. Look at her. She wants all that money to herself. She's not going to share with none of you lot, though. She's laughing. She's laughing behind this fire sign. She said he was impulsive to work with her, so she doesn't care. Yeah, that's his decision. Oh, well, he came and helped this water sign family as well when it comes to creative ideas. Yeah, she was like, He knew it was unrequired love. He knew I relied on his money. And he knew I had a foundation with King of Cups. And this insight with his King of Wands, she's saying, yeah, he was my fucky, but that was it. Devil. So he's looking at his lover as a devil. King of Wands is looking at his lover that he's fucking right now, an earth sign person, as a devil. The devil. And now they're looking at a lawsuit for his decisions. Because now they're worried about new ideas. Because air sign person walked away. Because I knew he was fucking Genevieve. I saw it. Taurus person, I saw it in meditations. Because they were looking for prosperity. So they started working together. So she tried to act like she was single. But no, I'm being very defensive. You could be a Leo person. When it comes to a Taurus person, he gave all that donations, handouts, you name it. So she can take people's ideas, innit? Because she got the money. She gets it from this Leo. She gets it from Gemini. She gets it from Cancer. She gets it from Aries. So that's the sort of relationship she's telling you lot about. Because now there's difficulties. Why? Because the Aquarius person looked back at this Taurus and said, you're not going to use me for my ideas. And I went. And I went. She probably was hoping for 6 years of it. You can go and suck your mum, Genevieve. Because you've got a wish fulfillment to backstab a Gemini person. So now you're looking at maybe a Page of Wands. A creative idea when it comes to the energy of enthusiasm from a Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is looking at her own Wheel of Fortune. Because she's like an angel. She's in patience. Because she can see a tower coming down. That's why she walked away. She's looking at her own choices. Because they tried to do entrapment with a Queen of Wands. By doing like remote viewing to hold on to people's properties. Remote viewing can also mean like, you know, like when you play with voodoo and that, it allows your body to come out of itself unnaturally, to go into other people's energy to find out what they have, what's on their mind, what's on their feelings. So you can steal that, innit? This is why I want everyone to go within themselves and practice your own intuition. Never rely on tarot readers, especially for your healing, okay? Because tarot can be very dangerous. Just like when you get tips about relationships from people, it can be dangerous. But look at Adiwali. He took tips. And look where he is. Look where he is. I saw him. That woman wanted him dead. I saw him spike out his drink. I think Genevieve should go down for a rape. SA. But when a man does it, everyone's having an uproar. But when a woman does it, suddenly she gets all the opportunities still to be on yachts to talk about relationships. Just like when it came to Beverly Hills, you know, you blatantly saw the lead up. I mean, the little piece of 10-minute documentary I saw. I'm like, come on, people, man. And it's always, it's like rich men are getting set up by these women. And the women get away with it. And they entice these men to steal for them and stuff. Or they might steal. And the men might like stick up for them. But when it comes to the man's turn, that's not a woman's place. She won't do it. I've seen it over and over again. I've seen it so many times when a man does the most for a woman. And when it's his time, when his back is out, she's saying, oh, well, I didn't tell you to do that. I didn't tell you to do that. You can go to prison by yourself. But when she goes to prison, she is doing the most emotional manipulation. But when it's the man, you can forget it. You're on your own. You're a masculine. I think that's wrong. I don't like that saying, happy woman, happy life. It's happy husband, happy wife, happy life. You're not stupid, man. He wants a fucking miserable husband to come fuck up my day. No, thank you. You could take your miserable ass outside. And this is what Adiwali, he looks miserable. He needs that big pussy Genevieve Nadja because she looks boring as well. My life is too exciting for these people, man. All right, you've got two colours. Could be thinking about Gemini person or your love life. You've got two colours, blue and green. Please don't take tips about relationship from no one. Take it from yourself. Because the soul's been here many times. You've got so much wisdom. You've got so much knowledge from inside first. All right? Find your soulmate yourself. Correct your flaws. Walk in love, talk in truth. Don't waste your time. All right? And energy or thoughts reading anything from Genevieve Nadia. Don't do that. Or anyone else, to be a matter of fact. Not even me. All right? Use your intuition first, collective. Okay? So what colour's coming up first? Blue or green? You got green. You could be talking about Sagittarius person. She could be Miss Patrick and Miss Robinson with Gemini, with Genevieve Nadia. All right, they're gonna both ended up. Oh shit! Maybe Genevieve is the one that done the root work on a boy, a Virgo boy. Because maybe Sagittarius wouldn't help her in the past. Because Miss Robinson, Miss Patrick, one of them, that's why I told you I need the tips. One of them lost a child. I knew Genevieve did it. It keep coming out in the card. But you've got to use your intuition to do it by that energy magic, that root work, and she killed a baby. She killed that Virgo. I reckon she killed that Sagittarius baby from the Gemini man and a Sagittarius woman. She killed that baby by root work. I want to know what root work. Oh, root work. Take the root. Take your soul from the root, innit? Oh, these women are partitioned that evilness, boy. Oh my goodness. Yeah, because he keeps coming up that a Virgo boy's unalived. She done it by fucking voodoo, brethren. He had a cold. I remember I had a dream the other day. A boy got into a dryer and he was stuck. And I saw this lady at the dryer and she wouldn't move. I had to push her to get the boy out. I was taking all these rubbers all closed out, saying, where are you? Where are you? Get him out, get him out, get him out, get him out. Yeah. And I saw another boy. He belongs to a fire sign person. It's a Virgo boy. I keep picking him up in my dreams, man. He's so scared. I think he got drowned, something about water or near a river. He's stuck within, if he's not here, he's stuck between two realms. I'm trying to get him safely back to where he needs to go, because I normally do that in dreams when you help people to transport to heaven, because sometimes they're really scared, innit? Because when people take you unexpectedly, like Genevieve Nadia, they're stuck because it's a shock. It wasn't their time yet. So there's times when open mind people, I can see these dead people, they're stuck because of people like Genevieve Nadia. So I go into this plane looking thing. It's not a plane. It's not always a plane, but I'm going to describe it as a plane. And it's only so far you can go, you know. I remember my grandpa died. You know, the next day, I strapped him in. And I said, Grandpa, there's only so far I can go, okay? And he was like, all right then. And I held his hand. There's only far I can go with him until he was comfortable to go further. And then my other grandpa, my dad's dad, when my grandpa died, my son was 3 at the time. And as soon as we got to the airport in Canada, what happened is my son, he ran to my grandpa that was laying down in the coffin. So when we're talking, you know, and them days, and I was so selfish. I didn't want to, I should have left, you know. I was so into this modeling thing. I wanted to be available for casting. I wanted to ensure I was available. My grandpa called, didn't it? And it was like, I ain't got long to live kind of thing. And I said, Grandpa, he said, no, that's it, he's got cancer. And I said, Grandpa, I'm coming, okay? I'm going to be coming not this weekend, next weekend, because I've got a show to do. I wish I didn't do it. And then I was like, just in case more shows come in, I gave myself a couple more days. That's my biggest regret of my life. So I cleaned up my act, you know, when it comes to my priorities. It's not going to be work like that, because tomorrow's not guaranteed to anyone. So then my grandpa, I went in it and I got there too late. So before I got on the plane, I heard Jaheim in it everywhere. So my grandpa trying to tell me he's everywhere, just keep going. So I went over. So I promised that I was going to stay with him in it until he was better or whatever. So I was prepared to live in Canada with my grandpa to take care of him. So then when I got to Canada, my son ran to talk to my grandpa. You know, my granddad that was laying in the coffin. It was like, where's your son? It was like, in there, where is he? When we go, where's my son? Talking to granddad, boy. They had a big conversation. Big ass conversation. It was so cute, man. So then that night, I went to bed. I'm telling you, man, they've been doing this voodoo for a long time. A long time. It makes you do things you're not supposed to do. It's so horrible what these people do to ruin your life. That's why you gotta use your intuition. So then my granddad came in my dream, and he said, "Tell my aunt he's okay because she's having a hard time. She's not gonna cope very well. Tell her he is okay." And I saw my body jump out the bed, but I'm still sleeping. And I can see my body running to my aunt saying, Granddad said he's okay, he's okay, he's okay. Don't scream, don't be upset. And my auntie took it really bad. And when I woke up, before I woke up, I could see my granddad, he leaned to the wall and he was saying, I'm listening. And then he went backwards to an altar, like to say, keep following God, innit? I think he's been telling me I'm meant to be a preacher or something. I even went to a church as a young, All Souls church. It's like everything keeps leading back to me saving souls, you know? So yeah, that was my grandpa. When it comes to use your intuition, collective, all right? Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. So yeah, that was a story of when you go within yourself and start using nomancy. It's dangerous. It's dangerous, man. You know, the things that we do in the human form is so embarrassing. And when you realize people are doing root work on you, you're like, oh my goodness. And I did that or I done this. And it's so unexplainable. It's not right. And this is why these people are going to spiritual prison. Because you're taking people's free will away, you know, taking their happiness away. Because you're forcing them to do things from the energy aspect. It's wrong. It's wrong, man. You could be thinking about such a serious person. Maybe you're seeking a new religious group or a new idea for yourself. Or maybe you're seeking your own personal expansion and you're making progress because now you see a new horizon. Use your intuition to bring in your good fortune. Walk in love, talk in truth, correct your flaws. You don't need tips about relationships, especially from people like Genevieve Nadia. You don't need it. That's the house of horror, not the house of optimism and confidence and pride. All right, that's pride before the fall. Okay, don't do the pride before the fall. All right. Think about your lover. Maybe someone's thinking about a lover. Maybe a Leo person. Think about his lover, Taurus person. When it comes to maybe the Wheel of Fortune, his karmic debt. You could be looking at your own personal purpose when it comes to your own inner drive, comes to your energy, just like the sun. Okay, gives the earth the source and the will, all right, for us to have confidence, okay? It's the same thing it is for us when it comes to the soul of the self. Somebody went to offer a Taurus person, a Leo person went to offer a Taurus person, a Queen of Pentacles, a romance. But this Queen of Pentacles seeing a Leo and a Cancer person. So now this Queen of Pentacles is looking at a Aquarius person and relying because she thinks I am her rival. So she brings obstacles, delay, because she wants me blocked in it for my intellectual property. Because I had a romance with Adiwale Kinyabadi 13 years ago. And I keep dreaming about this masculine, even more so in the last 5 years. Every day I can dream about this masculine, at least 6 times a night. And I saw what Genevieve Nadia's been doing for the last 13 motherfucking years, boy. Demon. Oh yeah, Queen of Pentacles. Look, the star with it. See, I'm her biggest inspiration, baby. She's dying to be famous. But for what? Idiot. How can you be famous and you know your life ain't clean? I don't understand how people bring this fame and uncleanliness to the open. So when you've got a dirty laundry, you understand you don't clean it, and you're outside all the time, what do you think's gonna follow you? You're smelling it. Because you're not washing your clothes, isn't it? When you go outside. But you're the popular one outside. So these people are not making sense. That's why I can't do this victim thing. When it all comes out, people should not be giving karmics any victim cards, man. Because you know what you'll do. This premeditation. You're the one who's famous. You're the one who wakes up. Relationship starts with self first. All right? So if Genevieve's giving out relationship tips, relationship starts with yourself first, isn't it? Okay. So why was you sucking Addie's dick while someone talking about their relationship with a soulmate? And you taught those words and you still sucked a dick and you made money from it. Now, how do you talk about relationship, all right, how to get forever love when you don't even love yourself? You don't have no self-respect because you took someone else's properties, knowing they were a soulmate, knowing they're talking about healing and relationships. Instead of moving yourself and stop being an obstacle in the way for God's tour cup, Genevieve thought it was better to stay there sucking Addie's dick for 5 to 13 years because she wanted a house. She's after his house, his inheritance, and his will. I saw it. She was spiking his drink. Any woman, because they all talk about women's rights, innit? They want to be equal to men. Okay, I saw her spiking his drink and fucking him. That means that's essay, innit? Okay, she's a grapist. So I wouldn't take no relationship tips from Genevieve Nadia. She is a grapist. You could be looking at someone's analytical property when it comes to being dedicated, when it comes to unrequited love. A Leo was in an unrequited love. It could be a dentist, a doctor, a writer, alright? Or you could just be in your feelings when it comes to a Leo person, a Taurus person. Maybe a Leo is trying to block an earth sign person. Because now you're looking at written on the wall. It was written on the wall to block a Taurus person. Someone wants to walk away from a Taurus person. Because now you're looking at someone's going around, boy, on the internet. Oh, yeah. The internet's looking at the success when it comes to someone's home. A Taurus person wanted a Leo's home, so she wanted them blocked. Aquarius blocked, innit? Because Aquarius is very intuitive, very psychic, and she plays the divination tools. So we're looking for the Black Widow, all right? Was looking for success, but through challenges, obstacles, a frenemy for someone's success when it comes to Leo, Aries, Sagittarius person. So now we're looking at unalignment. They were happy to create unalignments, all right? Okay, for their new pathway with a Sagittarius person. So now we're looking at that desire when it comes to secret rituals, cults, power tripping. Somebody wanted someone dead. Because now we're looking at remember we're looking at Miss Patrick and Miss Robinson, all right? Two rivals when it comes to a Taurus, Sagittarius person. Maybe a Taurus killed a Sagittarius child. That's a Virgo through root working. Because they're both each other's challenge, obstacles, rival. Because they were looking for assets, finances, legacies, wills. A Taurus person. Taurus person was reading how to do death, sex, magic, and unalignment. A Taurus person was paying, all right, for a hitman, for a fire sign person, for his wheel of fortune. So now it's on the internet, isn't it? They're reading or watching a Queen of Swords talk about Taurus person was trying to kill someone for their money. So behind her back, she used her intuition, her intellect, and she went for a spiritual vision, all right? Because she's like a Pisces cup, all right? She's very artistic, charitable person, very creative, very dedicated to her dreams. A very humble person when it comes to imagination. We're looking at this Queen of Swords, all right? When it comes to idealistic. We're looking at maybe her being very mystical, a very peaceful person, very serious, spiritualist person. We're looking at someone being very careless behind this person because there was an indecision. Because a Taurus person was praying for a Queen of Swords and a Leo to be unalived, all right? Because a Taurus person saw a new pathway. Okay, with a Sagittarius person and a Cancer person. Now we're looking at a Leo person was financing his frenemy for success. So now looking at maybe it was written on the wall to be blocking a Taurus person. Because now you're looking at Queen of Swords. She was trying to invite, okay, a soulmate back in, all right, but it became a heartbreak because now you're looking at two sets of soulmates, all right, from the past. But instead, the soulmate went to someone familiar. All right, so now there's going to be a journal about soulmate connections, okay, that went into a heartbreak. Now someone's been very blunt. It could be a Queen of Swords being very blunt about soulmate connection, about a Leo person went to an ex maybe, when it comes to a Taurus person or a Queen of Swords, an ex, all right? Because now you're looking at movements. They went that way or this way. So instead of going to a normal way from the soul of the self, a Leo person done unrequited love, isn't it? And he went driving over to maybe a Taurus person and a Cancer person. So now we're looking at secretly, Leo was secretly moving under deception with a Taurus person. So it's written on the wall, isn't it? Because in the end, this famous person that's a fire sign and a Taurus person looking for fame as a partnership, they were seeing a Cancer person, a Taurus person. So now you look at a Taurus person and a Cancer person with a different perspective about Taurus person when it comes to inspiration, when it comes to fame. Maybe you've got a different perspective when it comes to Earth Angel, when it comes to being a soul covered human experience. Someone's got to listen to the intuition. You've got to listen to your own inner voice. Because someone's looking at someone's production, someone's insight, all right? Because someone's trying to blend, okay? Someone was trying to do blending, all right? To put pills in someone's drink to pass them out so they can steal their resources. So they need to block a Taurus person is written in the walls. Because now you look at healing. Maybe someone wants to heal the situation now. So now you bring in moderation. Okay, because you've got to look at the middle passage. Because someone's looking at unrequited love. Maybe somebody was playing on someone's insecurities, a Leo's insecurities. Okay, so behind this back, a Taurus person already had happiness with a water sign masculine, but she was looking at creative endeavors with a fire sign person, but she had no intentions of liking that masculine. So she banged the 5 of Wands, isn't it? 4 of Wands, she's just looking for the house. So she can look successful around the world. So now there was unalignment, isn't it? They want unalignment, okay? Because now you're looking at a Taurus person was looking to pay for someone's unalignment because they wanted donations, they wanted the money from the downloads. So now from messages, somebody keeps duplicating someone's messages, all right, because they're lying. Taurus person was lying about God's Tourette cup. They were lying, it's like a Taurus person lying about God's Tourette cup. So now you have a situation where they were hoping to have joint activities, joint enterprise when it comes to expression. Because somebody was looking for someone's intellect to achieve their goals, hopes, and joint activities with a fire sign person. So they wanted a Aquarius person blocks because it was a Aquarius person's ideas of inspiration about relationships, about book reports, okay, and about businesses. So now someone's looking at someone else's intellectual property, but it's under deception. Because now we're looking at the 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords is thieving, bullying, and being very dishonest, trying to get away with it. Because somebody was acting like someone's friend. And they keep looking back at this tarot reader on the internet, telling the absolute truth. A Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person. So you've got these little witches when it comes to Leo person. He went to go and finance a couple of fucking witches that does voodoo, doo-doo, trying to do the motherfucking most. Because these people want to say, I have investments in it. I'm industrious. But no, Taurus, very possessive when it comes to reliability. Dead. Not very persistent, but very possessive instead over people's resources. Not very effective neither. You could be an actor. You could be a gardener or a singer. All right. So maybe someone's exploring to be a leader, to go back into leadership. Because now you see a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person is focused on their endeavors. They're creating that hope, the chances, the pathways, adventure. And Taurus is very, very upset. She wants it to end. She doesn't want someone to take that leap of faith because she can't. Because she needs dick to make her life move. So she's got to cheat to talk about relationships and she doesn't even have one for her fucking self. Relationship is, I want you as my relationship, but when I rinse out your money, your resources and everything else, you're going to be dead after. That's the type of relationship you want with her. Bye then. Someone's walking away from a Taurus or a Capricorn person. They're backstabbing. Taurus person is backstabbing. Somebody needs to walk away. Maybe someone wants to walk away to a Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords, because they've got a different perspective about creativity. Somebody was looking for maybe stability, because now you're looking at walking away from a Taurus person when it comes to maybe that desire. She has too much secret. She's in a ritual. She's in a cult. She's power tripping. She's looking for unalignment. Okay, she was looking for regeneration of maybe her finances by fucking Adiwali for sexual activities so she can have her name on his assets, his finances, his legacy, and his will. So now someone wants to walk away, innit? Because now you're looking at hopelessness when it comes to the mess, when it comes to people's opinions. You can't take people's opinions on all the time, my darlings. It's not it. Look at the 5 of Cups. Somebody wanted that desire, innit? For someone to feel left out in the cold, that desire again. Taurus person wanted that desire. They didn't want no one to turn up. You know, she was like a party pooper. Don't go to Verena. No, leave her by herself, love. All right, Twinkle? No, babe. No, don't go there. Because God is nothing. Okay, darling. Never mind. God said, doesn't matter, baby. I'll help with her burdens, big pussy Genevieve Nadia. I could have helped you as God as well. But you said to me in my dream, oh, is God real? And I said, you're not allowed to question because you stole from Addy Warlick in your body. And God said, serves you right. I would have helped you with your burdens. But no, you took my bub-ups that is very motherfucking balanced, and you took my downloads I gave to this Queen of Swords, and you used it for your burdens, Genevieve Nadia. So we're after you, big pussy Genevieve Nadia, and you're such a serious person. So we're going to call them Miss Robinson and Miss Patrick. Heartbroken, boy. King of Swords is heartbroken. He's walking away. He's heartbroken about maybe this past. Maybe heartbroken about an ex. Because now you're looking at Higher Priestess. Someone's heartbroken about Higher Priestess, boy. Oh, Sagittarius going through a downfall, are we? Never mind, bitch. Secrets, real Cancer person. Oh, lying, stealing, cheating. Oh, gave bad advice about God's stomach up, and now you're scared, can't sleep at night. Oh well, next time follow God. G-O-O-D. Just be good. Nope, all it can do is lie. All it can do is lie. Oh, lying, immaturity, Cancer person. Very immature with his who? Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles. Again, Genevieve Nadia is a page. She's lying about these letters, darling. She's lying and cheating about these letters and about her money matters. Okay. So now someone's looking at maybe when it comes to a love situation, because now we're looking at messages about a love situation when it comes to God's Tour Cup. Because somebody lied about Aquarius person. Oh, Taurus, you lied. Oh, Dudums, what are you going to do, darling? More manipulation. Oh, I know. I'm sorry. That's all these people fucking know, innit? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And guess what? More sorrows in tomorrows from sorry. Why? Because when they say sorry, actions ain't changed, innit? And what's it called? Manipulation. There you go. Earth signs a manipulator. She wanted unalivement. She was learning how to kill someone. That was her decision. Because she didn't want to feel left out in the cold. She would want to be rejected from options, maybe from a water sign or a Leo person. Oh, Leo, you're looking at Queen of Wands, are you? Did you give them money? Now it's a battle when it comes to your decision. Oh, 5 and 2, lying. Lying about your decisions when it comes to Aquarius person. Oh, do you want to tell the truth? Never mind, darlings. Now the wounded warriors up at night. Oh, feel abandoned, do we? King of Wands. Never mind, Addy Warlick in your body. Never mind, my darling. Because now we're looking at maybe being blunt and witty when it comes to maybe going within and maybe seeing a Queen of Cups. Maybe they feel very backstabbed because heartbroken because somebody went to work with a Tauro Capricorn person to get them all that money. And bang, sacrificial. Now that's massive fucking sacrifice. You know what it did? Delayed success. That's what it was. Wasted money. Blocked, wasted money. Nothing. Imagine having all this money. What you sow is what you reap, innit? For having entrapment. Taurus person, what you sow is what you reap. She tried to pay for my entrapment for doing that spell work. Do you understand? So now there's a conflict with Aquarius and Leo person when it comes to controlling his pussy. Genevieve Nadia, she's a fucking fur burger. Have you seen her neck? Pussy Clark. The one that she was hugging with Rita and that. Pussy Clark. Because you can see the light on that neck, Bridget. You can see the dirt on that neck. Look at the neck properly. Pure line upon the neck. The neck is dirty. You can always tell when a woman don't bathe. And I don't mean just today or yesterday. I mean throughout the whole lifetime. Genevieve don't bathe properly. Look at her neck. Look at her neck. Look at her neck. She don't blade to tone in the skin. She don't bathe. She's a burden. Why? She's too promiscuous. She love fucking too much. Queen of Pentacles. Let me tell you. She don't bathe, Bridget. She don't have to bathe her skin. I'm an inspiration, though. Oh, yeah. She should have leap of faith. Oh, yeah, to be a lover, innit? So she brought difficulties to Aquarius person. Aquarius said, you can take Leo on your pathway, but leave my intellectual property alone. The man fought for you. Focus on him, innit? No, they need to focus over here. They need to focus over here. Pathetic. Focus on your Leo with your malicious self. Malicious, you know? So now maybe someone, a Leo, wants to maybe reconciliation when it comes to Two of Cups. Maybe he's single. Do I care? No, I don't. No, I motherfucking don't. Now you're looking at maybe a single people when it comes to Wheel of Fortune. Oh, Taurus person, you're stuck on your karmic cycle. Why? Because you're fucking a Cancer and so many other people. Because you're doing all these secret rituals. Oh, you're researching how to bring in that balance. Oh, you were juggling, were you, with a Sagittarius person. Now you're going for a Tower moment. Why? Justice is here because we all know you're a fucking King of Cups. You're banging that Willie. Yes, we saw it with your dirty fur beggar Fanny. You were relying on it. Why? Because you're trying to take control of this team of people. Because why? You're a demon. You're a demon, Taurus, Libra person looking at the Empress on the motherfucking internet. You can't stop thinking about a wish fulfillment to block the Empress. Why? Because you want the Emperor blocked. Why? Because Genevieve is a motherfucking idiot. Maybe the Emperor now is in the Chariot. Maybe he's looking for happily ever after. When it comes to his yard, feeling more grounded in love. I don't understand these people, boy. Me, I'm a 2-strike person. 3-strike, you're out. I don't give a fuck who you are. You could be a mother, father, post, cat, or dog. Ask my brother, I'm very militant. I don't put up with no bad behavior. I learned that when I was young. When you sit down with people and them love for chat people, when you're not there, they're doing it to you. I'm like that with my friends and relationships. I don't like this girly groupie shit anyway. I've always been that boy. When I'm at school, or primary school, or secondary college, or maybe like a place like uni, maybe like university, you don't have best friends. That's my bestie. Sit on my lap like you're fucking children. So fucking immature about relationships. Me and Rita's relationship. Oh, the fans are so into... The fans... What, one little post? You lot take it too far, man. They don't care. Who is Rita? You act like Rita's a fucking god. Who the fuck is Rita? I never fucking knew Rita until I fucking saw Genevieve hugging her. Who the fuck is Rita to Pussy Clark? What? Because you got some man that's richer than you helping you with your endeavours so you can look like you're the one to follow. Come on, bitches. You fucking yellow-faced fucking arseholes, but you're fucking Niger, but quick to pick up that fucking bleach, though. And wash your skin in it. Don't get me started, Genevieve Nadia, because your neck, you need to learn to bathe, baby. Don't look at the speed messages lying about God's Two of Cups. Lying. Taurus was lying, boy. Go and bathe, Genevieve. I saw that video, baby. Look at her videos, honey. Look at her neck. You can tell when people don't bathe. Earth sign don't bathe. So she paid to be a rival, innit? So she was reading about Gemini Libra Aquarius being higher priestess. She's been reading it for years. 5 years, baby, more so. All right? And she learned. She was learning. And more she learned about me, she put in her own fucking mental fucking mad. I'm her fucking rival. So this is what she did, innit? 6, 7. So she started doing investments with such a Sagittarius person to slow the speed down. Because she didn't want maybe someone, a Leo, to come towards a Queen of Swords. Now, when you got a woman telling you what to do, to me, Adiwali is a weak bitch. I don't need weak people. Yes, I love him. Of course I do. Always will. But it doesn't mean because you love someone, you must fucking lose yourself in romance. That's not me. That's not me. Once I want the truth, that's it. I'll tell you about your pussy clock. But this one took it way out of the park, boy. I told him to go and heal from his mother 13 years ago. He went into a bitch bite, fucking stubborn ass bitch. Oh, let me go and get Taurus as your rival because I'm holding that grudge. You told him to go and heal from my mummy. You spoke, bitch. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I bet you fucking wish you listened now. I bet you fucking wish you listened now. I fucking love that man, you see. But not enough for me to sit here and allow a wish fulfillment for one of his dirty, low-down fucking bitches, Genevieve Nadia, to get me in a demise for her success. Is she crazy? My demise is her success, Emma. And my success is her demise. The girl's a fucking mad girl. She made that herself, boy. She made that herself. What a thought in her own fucking pathetic head. My demise is her success, and my success is her demise. Oh, what did pussy clap me out here right now? Told you. Heartbreak. That was her decision. She wants people to be heartbroken. So you're going to get advice from someone that promotes heartbreak in her real life. That promotes unaliveness for money. Genevieve gonna suck your mum because I'm after you every motherfucking day. You Lionheart killer. Genevieve Nadia, the devil's daughter from Nigeria. Oh yeah, that done Lionheart. I'm after her every motherfucking day, baby. Because legs, you see legs, they can make us go short distance or long distance, isn't it? And when your legs is full of lies, there's only so far you can stretch your legs, baby. Alright? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person under judgment for how they treated the wounded warrior. And we won't be saving your ancestors no more, forevermore. No, we won't. You ungrateful bitch! My spiritual husband, he fucking done so many centuries helping your fucking pussy clout fucking ancestors. And in the end, you're the fucking voodoo bitch with your motherfucking ancestors. So now your ancestors and your Genevieve Nadia will never be protected from God. Nope. God said you're on your own now. Anything you do from now on, you and your family, you will not be protected until you repent. Anything you do be scrutinized from this forward going on. King of Pentacles. Now you're looking at manifesting a Virgo person. We saw that in the cards as well. Can't help yourself. Can't help yourself, Genevieve, innit? Looking for these businessmen. There you go. To suck their cock so you can invest in projects that don't fucking belong to you. You could be thinking about an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius person when it comes to a soulmate connection. Maybe you're going to be writing about him and his fucking community sausage. Because he broke your heart, innit? And he gave his offerings to who? A Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. When the donation should have been over here, innit, babe? So look at someone's work. When it comes to maybe the cup of love. Somebody was backstabbing because they think it's funny. Maybe a Virgo person. But someone saw the truth about the Queen of Cups. Maybe a Gemini person. Or maybe it's King of Wands. Maybe feels now he abandoned an air sign person. Kept them worried. Did he care about his counterpart? No, he didn't. So she's showing him, I told you for 5 fucking years, take your power back, pussy. No, you want to hide that you still love me. Why? Because you love Genevieve sucking your cock. Because you see, Addy, he's not ready to settle down. Because I said to him, I'm not sucking your cock, baby, because you're not my husband. So he went off his little tantrum. He said, who's next? Who's willing to suck my cock while my fucking spiritual fucking wife sorts her fucking life out in uni? She said, me! Genevieve did. So she was sucking at his dick. Now she's under judgment for stagnation because now you're looking at 5 and 2. Lying, stealing, cheating. Taurus, Capricorn person for money. So now you're looking at maybe a Leo person who's understanding, needs to defend himself when it comes to his finances. Because he went for a player girl and player boy. I'm letting you know, I don't have no sympathy. No, I don't. Because if he told me, and I've only known him for 3 months, that he's a player, he told me he's a motherfucking player. He told me I'm his first, he loves me. Really? Bye. I don't want to be the first wife and you have your second, third, fourth, 5. Genevieve likes that monogamy bullshit. That's not me. I'm like my peace of mind. I don't want to be fighting no woman because it's my time to sleep next to him. And when he does have my time to sleep, he's tired because he's been fucking you all night. Who's doing that? That's no peace. That's taking a piss. I'm not into that. So he can go over there defend his own motherfucking toy for a Capricorn person. Just leave me and my personal credentials out of it. What's for him's for him, because God did tell me to share my information to him. But what the fuck has it got to do, Genevieve? Why he's sucking your dick? That's out of order. She's got no self-respect. But you want to say, you want to be in a long-term relationship? You want some tips and advice? Oh, sucking cock for a living and organizing entrapments to unalive an air sign person. We need love in this world right now. I remember Genevieve used to always post about about the war in Nigeria. Imagine that. You get someone very loving that gets lots of downloads from God in her. And she wants me dead. Dead. She tried it many times, people. She's done the voodoo, root work, all of that on me. So she's part of the problem. If I was Nigerian, I would revoke her. She's not Nigerian. She's a fucking duppy walking. A dead pussy walking. No soul. Soulless. So now someone's rejecting maybe when it comes to their options. Because when I look at their options now in this house, he's wounded. Why? Because she wanted him dead. I saw it. I saw what Genevieve did. I saw it. So you look at soul families, or you look at your family when you come to Cancer and Taurus person. He needs to block these people, man. The Emperor, he needs to block these people. He look at his own wish fulfillment. He's thinking, he's looking at the internet, to the Empress. He's angry. Why? Because he's fucking Genevieve. Now it's a conflict when it comes to his own success. I saw it. 50 Cent told me in my dream. He came in my room. He said, I love your tarots, boy. You're really psychic, aren't you? I said, come out my room. So he came out my room, innit? Because he's not my husband. Energetically and on earth, I'm very strict, you know. Violation, only Addy's allowed in my bedroom. No, he's not, until he behaves himself. Unless he changes. I don't want to hear no blood clot, sorry. He knows. Bring that law paper here or stay outside. So he comes, innit, into my passageway. And he said, because of Genevieve Nadia, he's not getting jobs, innit? It's her energy. You know, when you introduce people to people, they're seeing that they don't like her. So he's not getting jobs. Who you're associated with, you're not getting shit. It's your association. All right? So now they're looking at entrapment with an air sign, Aquarius and Leo. Taurus person paid for that. Now you've got a different perspective about promiscuity. Because someone tried to hold on, innit? And take control through promiscuity. Now it's a burden, burn out the soul. Queen of Pentacles was looking for fame, innit? Through her lover. Because she saw a new opportunity. Because she saw Aquarius person. So she brought difficulties. Aquarius said, go suck your blood clot mother. So she went for her own pathway. Said, Leo, I don't know what you're doing with your third party person, with an earth sign person. Manipulation. You can stay there in your karmic debt. Me gone. I've been spiritually guided by God. I know you're doing deception with a Taurus person and a Cancer person to go against God's tool cup because you're not balanced, because you're lying. When it comes to information, I saw it. About life is about happiness and balance. Why is fucking Genevieve? You're a fucking idiot. Now your foundation's coming down. Why? What goes around comes around, boy. What goes around comes around. Earth sign has always been fucking a King of Cups. So it serves you right. Because when you're busy and you want to chat to me because you're busy, he was busy financing another woman to impress another woman, another man. Never mind, sucker.